In the words of Lex Friedman, we need more citizen journalists. And this series will tap into your journalistic potential. I promise. Cultural inspirations in fashion design. Cultural inspirations in fashion design, a critical examination of the tapestry of influence. As an art form, fashion design is a testament to the human ability to weave together various threads of inspiration and creativity. Cultural influences have long played a significant role in shaping fashion, whether through traditional patterns, materials, or styles. However, in exploring artistic inspirations in fashion design, it is crucial to maintain a critical lens and challenge the conventional wisdom that often romanticizes these interactions. By delving into the history and employing discerning intellectual vigor, we can uncover the complex tapestry of cultural influence within fashion. The dangers of cultural appropriation. One cannot discuss cultural inspirations in fashion design without addressing the delicate issue of cultural appropriation. While some argue that borrowing elements from different cultures is a form of appreciation and homage, it is essential to recognize that power dynamics and historical contexts play a significant role in this conversation. Cultural appropriation becomes problematic when commodifying and commercializing sacred symbols, traditional designs, or important cultural practices. To truly appreciate and engage with cultural inspirations in fashion design, designers must navigate this fine line carefully. Fashion designers should aim to foster respectful dialogue and collaboration instead of merely cherry-picking elements of other cultures without context or understanding. This entails acknowledging and compensating the communities from which these inspirations are drawn, actively promoting cultural exchange and uplifting marginalized voices. Revitalizing cultural traditions. While cultural inspirations can be mishandled, they also possess the power to breathe new life into forgotten or marginalized traditions. Fashion, with its fluidity and adaptability, can catalyze cultural revitalization. By incorporating elements from diverse cultural sources, designers have the potential to reintroduce traditional craftsmanship and aesthetics to a broader audience. Historical examples illustrate the transformative power of fashion in cultural revitalization. The works of Paul Perret and in the early 20th century, for instance, drew inspiration from the Orient, infusing new life into the fading traditions of Ottoman textiles and Middle Eastern design. This revitalization was not without its controversies, but it also allowed for the appreciation and recognition of cultural treasures that may have otherwise been lost to history. Moving beyond stereotypes. Cultural inspirations in fashion design must strive to move beyond surface-level stereotypes and cliches. Instead, a truly intellectual, rigorous approach demands that designers delve deeper into the historical and sociocultural context of the cultures they draw inspiration from. The goal should be to understand the nuances and complexities of a particular culture rather than reducing it to a collection of external signifiers. For instance, using Native American headdresses as fashion accessories is an egregious example of reducing an entire culture to a mere fashion statement. It is essential to question whether these appropriations perpetuate harmful stereotypes, reinforce power imbalances, or trivialize the struggles and experiences of marginalized communities. By critically examining the cultural inspirations they employ, designers can ensure that their work fosters understanding and respect rather than perpetuating harmful narratives. Reciprocity and collaborative exchange. To truly honor cultural inspirations, fashion designers should actively seek reciprocity and collaborative exchange with the communities they draw from. This means going beyond appropriation and engaging in meaningful dialogue with cultural practitioners, artisans, and experts. Such collaborations can promote understanding, build bridges between cultures, and ensure that artistic inspirations are accurately represented and respected. Fashion designers can use their platforms to amplify voices and stories that have been historically marginalized. By giving credit where it is due and using their influence to advocate for inclusivity, designers can challenge the prevailing power structures within the industry and effect positive change. Conclusion. Cultural inspirations in fashion design are a complex and multifaceted phenomenon, requiring critical examination. To navigate this terrain with intellectual rigor, designers must be aware of the potential pitfalls of cultural inspiration while actively seeking reciprocity and collaborative exchange. By revitalizing cultural traditions, moving beyond stereotypes, and engaging in meaningful dialogue, fashion designers can transform their work into a force for artistic appreciation and understanding. Let us not forget that fashion, like any other art form, has the power to shape and reflect the world we inhabit. By challenging conventional wisdom, drawing upon historical references, and employing an unapologetic pursuit of intellectual rigor, we can ensure that cultural inspiration in fashion design catalyze positive change and a celebration of the rich diversity of human creativity.